come and Santa then they ask who you push for you come from and who you vote for.
What?
Santa, I Plaza, Juicy B, they ask who you vote for when I come from them apartment. You say no I go to me say yes, who you vote for? You say Jess. The man say alright and wheel up back out of the supermarket.
Oh my God.
Look.
Blessings, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, and Isabel Rose. And in this one, leptospirosis continues to spread like wildfire, as well as resident in Northeast St. Elizabeth gave a shocking revelation as to the politicization of distribution of relief items. And the Member of Parliament, Zuleika Jess, with a word, as well as Mark Golin went down to sections of St. James and Westmoreland to give some form of relief. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, following reports of leptospirosis in the island, especially on the western side, following the passage of Hurricane Melissa, the Chief Medical Officer assigned to the Ministry of Health reporting that 11 leptospirosis and 2 tetanus cases confirmed in the western side of the island. And tetanus is the same thing as lockjaw. And so with the leptospirosis and tetanus spreading now like wildfire, we need some emergency plans put in place to help the people to get clean water and to clear the areas, the devastation in those western side of the island. We need, therefore, Anju Oates to come forward. Well, the 21 days emergency plan would have fallen already because of more than 21 days now since the passage of that hurricane. What of the 42 days emergency plan and or the 63 days emergency plan? We can't just go along so and the people have no plans put in place to help to get the people out of this man-made crisis now. Now, yesterday, the Member of Parliament, Zuleika Jess, drove around in sections of her constituency and was giving out some 130 care packages. It was also said that the House Speaker, Juliet, was somewhere down there in St. Elizabeth as well, giving out care packages. But then there's a damning allegation via one of the residents, spoke to Zuleika Jess and told her of an incident of politics during the whole distribution. I'm assuming that it was within the whole distribution of, relief from a Juliet Oates that this lady is referencing. But then I'm going to play that recording and then I will, let you hear from Zuleika Jess.
No, hold on, I'm check for you. I'm check for something for you.
Somebody actually come up here.
Then you come and Santa then they ask who you push for you come from and who you vote for.
What?
Santa, I Plaza, Juicy B, they ask who you vote for when I come from them apartment. You say no I go to me say yes, who you vote for? You say Jess. The man say alright and wheel up back out of the supermarket.
Oh my God.
Look, so I'm going to say how Maurice know we enjoy past me.
Lord have mercy. Well,
as me look over for them people.
Well, as me tell you, we always try to just help
everybody. But they don't do that.
Alright, so
yeah, so on here.
Alright, thank you very much.
Alright, darling.
How long must the people be that human sacrifice? Stand up, defend your rights. Up, up, mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Stand up, defend your rights. In one day, they destroyed what took 1,000 to build. Stand up, defend your rights. They may conquer other lands, but they never kill the will. Stand up, defend your rights.
After which, Zuleika Jess posted to her Facebook page And she said, "This is the part of politics that I truly dislike. Yesterday I drove around and distributed over 130 care packages in Park Mountain. Everyone knows this is a very strong JLP community. We never asked who they voted for. We simply distributed without questions or favor. As we were driving out of the community, I noticed a lady that looked visibly upset. I stopped to find out what was wrong, only to hear that they were distributing packages in Santa Cruz and asking persons who they voted for. This is not the first that I'm hearing this complaint. This kind of politics has no place in modern Jamaica. Frankly, I find it sickening that in time like this, there are persons who have chosen to politicize the distribution of aid. This whole business of distribution of aid needs to be taken out of the hands of politicians and placed under the auspices of non-political agencies so that resources are shared fairly regardless of political affiliation. We must do better as a country. P.S. I hear that the Speaker of the House was in Santa Cruz yesterday distributing packages with the JLP councillor. Welcome to Northeast St. Elizabeth, Madam Speaker. I would have welcomed you formally had I known you were coming." So, the one little time Juliet decided to touch down in St. Elizabeth along with the JLP councillor of one of those divisions, politics we hear take over. So all of this relief process here for some or most of these Jamaica Labour Party representatives are for, campaigning. So them a do the relief effort as campaigning. That's why them fi allow ADPEM to do the work. Remove ADPEM out of the office of the Prime Minister and let ADPEM, which is the office of the Disaster Preparedness Emergency Management, to work. They are qualified to do the work. We even seen George Wright pulling the same card on a Dwayne Vaz. Right? And Dwayne Vaz came out to refute same. We have not heard anyone from his constituency coming out to say, that he has been politicizing the relief effort. The relief effort must go for everybody. Whether you support this party or that the party, or whether you support no party at all those who are affected must get some form of aid. So when we see the little guy, Anju, him running in our parliament and come and talk about it never happened in COVID, it never happened in Beryl, and it will certainly not happen in Melissa. Him need to shut him out because they all know what they are doing. They all know what they are doing. Politics for them while the people suffer. But Jamaicans, we have to wake up, We have to wake up at some point. We have to wake up.
3 weeks after hurricane hit, this community, as everybody knows, ground zero in Montego Bay. Mainly flood and mud damage, every house. Level of the water, you can see it up to here. So, a lot of people's lives were in grave danger. In fact, the occupier of a house told me of a young man who got him out and got her out. Otherwise, she and her husband would probably not have made it. And unfortunately, he passed away 2 days ago. Leptospirosis. So it's a serious thing. Obviously, the public health issues in this community are very serious because of all the mud and everything that's mixed up in that mud. So we brought some hygiene supplies, some soaps of various types, some push brooms, and a supply of water and bleach. Because we know cleaning up is what's going on here now. So, it's our contribution to this effort here, but it's very depressing. And, it's going to take a long time for this community to come back. But the spirit of the people, 3 weeks on, still strong. And we love that, Doing their thing. Saw the mayor as well, big up the mayor. So, yeah, efforts are being made in Catherine Hall. Went to other communities where there's been nobody there at all, but Catherine Hall is getting some attention, so we're grateful for that. Here I am, Mark Golding, leader of the opposition, visiting Peterfield High School, which is a major shelter. I think 160 or so people living here at the moment. And we just brought a truckload of some items for the people who are here. I'm with the MP, Dwayne Vaz, and our councillor candidate for this division, Abigail Malcolm. Yeah, I mean, the people are happy to see us. Obviously, the needs are great. What they're asking for right now is mattresses and towels and so on. Some would love some chicken. They're tired of the tin food. I'm trying to understand. And we just saw the water arrangements here, and we're gonna have a look at some of the other amenities. Very difficult situation. People want building materials. They want to get back their homes, start building back their homes, and they're asking for zinc, they're asking for cement, they're asking for steel, and so on. I'm hoping that the government will commence a program. They've started something with the MPs, but it's $10 million Jamaican. That's not going to do a whole lot. So the needs are so enormous in this part of Jamaica that it really needs a national program to be rolled out. And I'm sure that will happen, but it's just how quickly. So people are going to have to be patient, because it's not going to be overnight. But we're just here to show solidarity with the people, and show them that one Jamaica, one united country. We're all working to try and make the situation better. It's a very difficult situation, but that's what we're trying to do.
Jamaica deserves a true leader, a transparent leader, an accountable leader. But does Jamaica know that they deserve such a leader? ABR family and viewers, what says you in the comment section? Drop on the comments. Let us continue the discussion there. Remember to leave a like on the video. Remember to share out the video. If you're new to the channel, please to subscribe on the road to 50K. Help me to get there, please and thanks. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself. Happy Monday.